Something smells delicious in here.
Yeah, it does. I'm hungry. Jake, are you eating El Ranchito Taco Shop?
That looks amazing. What did you order?
Tacos.
What?
Guac.
Jake, are you choking? Get out of my way, Michael. He needs the Heimlich.
Oh my god, I cannot believe this is happening again. Jake, you know you're allergic to avocado. One generic allergy medication later. Are you okay?
Yeah. Almost dying is so worth it to have some El Ranchito creamy guac. Thanks, Eric, for trying to save me, even though I wasn't joking.
I know. I just wanted to get you from behind.
Well, I guess this is a good time to tell everybody that if you're ever in the Inland Empire and are craving some great Mexican food, visit El Ranchito Taco Shop in Lake Elsinore.
Seriously, I follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Ranchito Elsinore.
El Ranchito Taco Shop.
More than just great Mexican food. I'm hungry.
He's farting on the podcast.
It was an inside fart.
And welcome back to another fascinating episode of Customer States Podcast.
You hear that?
We
We're
talk
fascinating.
about everything, almost everything in the automotive industry.
And all the tangents.
My name is Mike Sarah. I do a lot of different things in the automotive industry.
Yeah.
Do you ever do this in the automotive industry?
What, are you talking about that cracking?
Not while you're at work.
Oh, definitely not while you're at work. No, that's a big no-no.
I can.
Eric.
What?
Who are you?
The boss.
Kind sir. Excuse me,
boss.
sir.
The boss bitch.
Ooh.
Madam.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
Lemons, 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 lemons.
Life's give you lemons.
Honey.
Yes.
What's yours?
You called? You
Lemons.
rang? Any gays?
Oh.
That was very funny.
Gays.
Are you done with your introduction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was very good.
Well, thank you.
Makes me want a hot dog
Brilliant.
real bad.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Makes me want Michael's. Wait, what?
About 350.
He's got.
I'll take it. Any gays, since Michael's not going to introduce me,
I was getting there.
Former technician, still partial technician, new business owner. For a month now,
Bam, 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 bam.
turning wrenches for, has it been 7 years, Mikey?
I think
6
so.
years.
6 plus.
Almost 7.
We'll say 6
The
plus.
second would have been my anniversary.
You're darn tootin' close.
So I think it's 6 years. I could be wrong. If you podcast listeners remember back to previous episodes when my anniversary date is, please tell me. Because I know it's the second. I just can't remember how many years it is. Any gays to
Slip
my...
into Eric's DMs
Yes,
with
please.
with a dick pic, please.
Yeah.
Unsolicited.
No, they're definitely solicited.
Yeah, you have to not want it.
To my left, Madame Paul.
Me.
My damn pole.
Oh. Yeah, well, I wish.
Presented.
Present.
What's up, guys? It is me. I am Allie Paul. I am a warranty administrator.
Is that my voice?
Is that
how I sound?
Oh my God.
It's not how I sound. I have been administrating warranties for, I think, somewhere to the tune of 15 years. Or at least been in the automotive working industry for a while. Well, no, because my mom worked in automotive, so it's like we've all been in it longer than that, you know.
Yeah.
We're
You've been around.
immersed.
You've been around.
We're immersed. Yeah, I've been around.
That's what I've heard about you.
If I had a nickel,
She has been around.
I'd have several nickels.
And I have been in and around.
Her mouth.
It's true. And to my left is a very handsome and deep, sultry voiced gentleman.
Oh, God.
It's Jacob Reiches.
Hello.
His voice makes me come.
Hello.
Oh,
I'm honored.
You should be.
It's very nice.
I'm not even mad. I'm not jealous.
Even if you were.
I'm not jealous.
My name is Nick. No, that's him.
That's me.
That's me.
I'm the second bitch.
My name is Jake. I'm a service manager. Assistant, but still a service manager. Woohoo.
Yay!
Assistant to the service manager.
Officially.
Assistant to the assistant service manager.
Assistant to the assistant regional assistant.
Yep. I still write tickets, and I just couldn't, handle that whole side of the shop now pretty much independently and make sure everything's okie dokie. So I do the same thing just with the title change.
Your parts department is expensive as fuck.
Simonski.
Like asinine.
It's a little high.
A little.
They sell 4 oil filters a
My
day. They
discount
have to.
through my business. Holy fuck. For a 2004 Mazda 3, this is my car we're talking about. Front brake pads. My price, $120.
Why are you buying them from the dealer?
No. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Every other dealer, 60, 70, okay, 85 bucks for an economy car like that. $120? Go get fucked.
That's crazy.
But there's a lifetime warranty on pads.
So you're telling me when it's time to replace them again, I can just trade them in?
If you get
If
them
they're
replaced
below
at
3
the dealership and
yeah.
you only have to pay for it one time,
And they
then
don't
you
go
bring
metal
it
to
in
metal.
and the parts are covered, but the labor is not covered.
Well, I may as well just be buying aftermarket pads then and replace them myself every time.
I'm not your dad. I won't tell you
Right.
what to do.
Wouldn't that make sense? Because if I'm going to pay $150 in labor to have my front brake pads,
It's only $150 in labor.
whatever it is, I don't know. No, it's probably closer to $500 in labor, right? Yeah. Yeah, never mind. Aftermarket it is. How often am I going to be replacing the pads on my manual transmission vehicle?
Yeah.
I know a shop that can. Get that done for you.
What was that?
That's
about?
the hammer.
She's dropping the hammer.
Oh, because the hammer.
I wasn't done talking.
No.
No, fuck you. Go on to the hammer.
Well, okay.
Apparently, I'm done
Seemed like
talking
it was
now.
a good place to end.
I guess I'm done talking now. So
Well,
It's okay. It's all okay. It's good. It's good.
hammer dropped.
fuck you.
I'm shutting up.
All right. Well,
God.
I thought it was a clever thing that I did.
I don't know whose story this is.
It's your story now. I'm out of the mood. Thank you.
I don't know who's the hammer.
Doesn't matter.
I think it was Allie's.
Is it yours?
Yeah.
Oh.
But fuck me and my creative thing.
Don't look at me. I has beverage.
Jake, you're next up on the list.
What's
then,
being
if we're going in
prioritized? No,
order.
thank you. What's being prioritized?
Is that me?
Being prioritized? Wasn't that you?
Uh-uh.
Well, no, you know what? I'm not doing the next one. I'm still angry.
Okay.
What are you bitter about?
Can you two just hug?
No, we're talking
it's a
about
safe
it.
place.
We're talking about it. What are you bitter about?
I'm bitter about the fact that you got mad over something that you shouldn't have gotten mad at, in my opinion.
You mean when you interrupted the middle of my conversation?
It was like the end of the thing.
But I wasn't done talking.
Well, I didn't know. Am I a mind
How would
reader?
you? How would
I
you
don't
not
know.
I was mid-sentence when you slapped your hand on the table. How would you not know that?
But you weren't.
But I was mid-sentence when you slapped your hand on the table. How would you not know that I wasn't done talking?
I'm so sorry.
Okay, then
Can
we're
you
good.
please forgive me?
Yeah, you're forgiven. Now talk about the hammer.
As your marriage counselor, this is very good. This is healthy.
I'm losing my shit.
And if anybody wants to know, this is why I don't do therapy.
This is our therapy.
True that.
Uh-huh.
So,
Now, wait. Now I want both of you to look at one another and tell each other how much you love each other.
I love you.
Love you.
I don't believe Eric.
I
Why
believed
would you
him.
not believe me?
I really do love you.
I adore you.
No, you are saying it in a tone.
No, I'm not. I worship the ground you walk on.
Oh, okay.
Now-
That's genuine.
Now, Allie, say you're sorry for interrupting. Say you're sorry for interrupting.
I'm sorry that you.
No!
Off to a bad start.
Fucking backhanded ass apology. Ow.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Allie, say you're sorry for interrupting.
I'm sorry.
I can't even keep this straight.
And Eric, say sorry to Allie that you're so wonderful. Sorry, I forgot.
You're the worst therapist ever!
Sorry. I forgot I'm a marriage counselor. I'm not
Eric's
supposed to be.
choking on your bullshit over there.
That's pretty good.
Anyways.
Back to Thor. Mjolnir.
You're Thor. I can hardly pith.
Oh, God, nice pull. I'll tell that joke later.
Yeah, you should.
I will.
Mjolnir?
Mjolnir?
Yol? What's a yol? Is that like-
Mjolnir.
That is Thor's humor.
Oh,
His name's
I thought we were talking about like someone who just finished Rumspringa or something.
No, Lord. No. So, Hammer.
Okay, so recently, yes, thank you.
I wasn't done talking.
You knocked off the spider, by the way.
Spider?
What
Your
happened?
spider fell.
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought
That's what you get for trying to be fucking clever.
Oh, boy.
It was kind of.
I'm not your two marriage counselor. Just drop your pants.
I
It'll
was going
fix
to say, I have an
everything.
easy way to solve this. There's a very easy solution to this.
We wouldn't be in the predicament that we're in if I had a penis. You
That is
would just
absolutely
forgive me
correct.
for everything,
You
and I just
have
like
to whip it out.
give you a quick flash.
Yeah, and I'd be fine.
Yep.
That's sexist.
Well, is it?
Titties solve arguments, though. So I mean,
But that's also sexist.
Yeah, it is.
but is it?
Men have titties. Girls don't have dongs.
Got like a V
It's
cut here.
2024. So
I'm leaning on a hefty C right now.
okay, we're heavily derailed again. The hammer.
This is why people tune in.
I sure hope so.
Honestly, I can't wait to listen back to our session.
What? You're only like 4 episodes behind.
Well, no, she wants to listen back to this session to see if she actually, in fact, interrupted me mid-sentence.
Can confirm.
But it was towards
No.
the end of the
No.
sentence.
Hammer.
We'll take that.
So everyone is aware of what I'm talking about when I say GFF, or should I? Okay.
No.
The diagnostic tool in which you hook up your computer to the computer of the vehicle.
Okay.
There's a whole like program, and it's called guided fault finding.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it is
like a pinpoint
mandatory
test, sort of
for
like a-
She's talked about it
Volkswagen.
before.
Yeah.
Yes, but for those who don't know,
Right.
now you know. Volkswagen mandates that you use GFF to its fullest capacity to diagnose all things, especially mostly if it has a check engine light on and it's pulling codes. Volkswagen believes that if you do not use GFF properly, it is an improper repair and your entire warranty claim will not get paid. Recently, my service manager, me, and other non-technicians had to take training on GFF
Okay.
and the requirements, which I then portrayed to my department that means that they are going to bring the hammer down of GFF policy upon all of the department. Meaning that if you fuck up at all, they will debit the whole thing.
If everything you're
The whole
doing
thing.
is bad,
And guess what? The hammer
Has been brought in?
has arisen and falleth upon our dealership.
Mjolnir has
Mjolnir.
crushed the bulls.
Yes.
So specifically, what does that mean? Is that Volkswagen looking at you and saying like
Skeeter.
or what?
No. He's not the only person.
I know he's not. But I'm going to pick on him.
It means that, like, for instance, we had a complete repair docked from us. It was for, I think, like a oil separator.
So real quick before you continue, does docked mean that you're just not paid for it, or it's like charged back
It's
at a rate?
charged back. It's debited.
Okay.
So it was
Debit.
once paid. It is now not paid.
Right.
So they... Oh, finding my train of thought. Please hold. Okay. So we replaced this oil separator, and in the technician comment, it had stated that per GFF guidance replaced the oil separator, except for if you do not save every time, like if you leave the job and then come back and you don't save it and upload it properly, it's not a complete test plan. So he was guided to replace it, but he forgot to save. $585 down the tube because one button wasn't hit perfectly.
That's just
And there's no going back to it. Like if it's not done, it's not done. There's nothing.
That's kind of like Ford and their
You can't
repair
redo it
validation
again.
codes.
You can't do the GFF again from the beginning.
No, because the repair is already completed and there's certain modules that have to be adapted that can't be readapted to make the per Volkswagen to make the repair correct it has to be done in an order of operations.
Weren't you also saying that with the GFF software, it also has to be up to date for them to accept that?
That's a whole nother thing.
Oh, updating the
You
extra
have-
scan tools and stuff.
Yeah.
Make sure it's on the proper version.
It has to be up to date. You have to update the scan tool within 14 days of the software release. Calendar days, not business days.
Can I say how grateful I am that I am an independent operator now? I don't have to deal with this shit.
Well, why don't you just rub it the fuck in a little bit more?
Oh, is that what that was? I'm so sorry.
Sit there in your high tower, just looking down at all of us peasants in the fields. Still,
Hey, Eric, out of this whole group, who's the only person who sent you work so far? Or has he sent you work as well?
Just Jakey.
Lupe's coming.
Yeah, he hasn't made it yet.
I sent work to that business. You weren't the owner of it at the time, but I sent work to that
Then
business.
it doesn't count.
Oh, fuck off!
I'm the owner now.
It was in the books for last year.
Jakey has sent me 2 customers thus far.
Many more to come.
Well, the shop foreman over at Dodge Chrysler Jeep has given you a run for your money. I will say that.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I'm on customer number 4 from him.
Wow.
Just dropped off today.
Very nice.
All the customers where we literally just can't do anything for them, they're always like, I know you can't do that. I'm like, bull crap, I can't. Like, just because I can't doesn't mean I can't send you to somewhere that can.
Yes,
It's like, I'm like, it's not some industry secret that there are other shops that can help you.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you, especially during this slow time of the year.
Oh my God, yes.
This is a really rough time of the year. It is for everyone, right?
Yeah, it is, but and it's especially hard for that's the trade-off here for an independent shop. This time of the year is extremely hard for us. You guys can float and stay above ground fairly well. Granted, it is an established business, and we're going to be fine, and we're going to make it through the next month and a half just fine.
But you're feeling it. You're feeling it a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit in the wallet, but it's fine because my pay is dictated based off of volume, and if I don't have any volume, then my pay goes down. So it is what it is.
And you'll have months like that.
Yep.
We all
Mama
do.
said there'd be days like this.
Oh my God, I was gonna say that. Any gays?
Prioritization.
So that's mine. How do I put this? Okay. So we all have good customers, right? We have those customers that are regulars per se.
Yeah.
Not that their car is a problem, but whenever there is an issue or for regular maintenance, they're just yes customers. They bring in their family's cars, they send other business to us, or they have a fleet of vehicles and they're always just yes, do it, yes, do it, yes, do it, right? Those are our good customers, right?
Right.
And in some way, whether we like to admit it or not, we prioritize those customers, right? If they come in the door, I'm not saying drop everything and take care of them right now.
Right, but you try and push it through the shop a little bit.
Right. Yeah. If I can put them ahead of this job that's a little bit bigger, or, I can get them done right now, whatever, if they can wait for it. We prioritize those customers. That being said, when we're on the other side of that, and being in the industry, do we expect not expect, but for lack of a better term, that literally, for lack of a better term, do we expect that same kind of treatment?
Like when you go and get your car service somewhere? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Just, sorry.
Yeah.
Clarification.
Without,
If I'm a good servicing customer, yeah. Absolutely. 110%.
And without trying to sound like...
At least decently.
Right. And without trying to sound like, well, that's how I should be taken care. I should be first, right? Well, I'm not trying to sound like that at all, but as an industry courtesy, if you will, you know.
Yes, only for the fact to know that generally where you take it to those places, whether it be, you know, if I took a Ford to Mikey or whatever to you, or I brought in my car to our shop, yes, but also to the fact to know what the trade-off is. If something happens, know that I'm okay if you need to push mine back.
Right, of course, absolutely.
So that's where that trade-off comes from. So it's like, yes, absolutely, but at the same time, know that you could. It's like, hey,
right, if something,
this needs to be done, and know that I'll always be like,
yeah, okay, whatever,
cool.
Do it tomorrow.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, no, 100%.
No, for sure. Okay.
But I think that you do want to be at least like valued. Like
right.
you maybe don't expect like them to roll out the red carpet, but you do expect the person to at least somewhat deliver a similar experience that you feel that you deliver in your job.
Right.
But there's a second side to that. Right. There's the people who work in the industry and expect like, holy fucking shit, you better roll out that red carpet. You better have my water bottle.
Yeah, those
like,
people are salesmen, and I hate those people.
You know, and I don't remember why I thought. I think we had a customer. Yeah, I think it was that customer specifically that Robert was telling me that, you know, she's a good customer. She brings us a lot of vehicles. We need to take care of her. And okay, we got her out of there in a day. Fine. And I think I'm still a little bitter Betty about my last dealership experience.
That's understandable.
For 4 fucking months that my truck was sitting there, and A, I'm in the industry, B, I used to work there, and it took 4 fucking months for you to tell me that it was no problem found. You know, it's just, I'm still a little fucking bitter about that. I know, cry me a bridge and get the fuck over it. I get it, but it's like... I don't know. It's fucking frustrating.
Hell of a carpenter.
You're not wrong. I mean, you know, that experience that you had, and I'm a little bit upset right now that I've been seeing your truck parked in the same spot for a little while right
This
now.
has nothing to do with that.
No,
I know
no.
I'm waiting on parts, so I'm not worried about that.
I haven't looked into it. Is that what's going on, or is that what they told you?
Yeah. Can you talk to...
Are you waiting for Rudy for right now for trans repairs or what?
No, trans is fine. I'm waiting.
What's over Rudy?
Rudy?
Oh, I was like, what the fuck is a Rudy?
For Rudy.
Yeah.
For Rudy. What the fuck's a for Rudy?
I think I'm waiting on an APIM. Oh yeah. I think I'm waiting on an APIM with Christian. So.
Okay. Well, good luck getting that done.
Really?
What?
They didn't mention anything about that being a problem.
Koa. No, I'm just. No, quick service is always very slammed.
Yeah,
as soon as that thing comes in, I'll talk to Beto and Michael tomorrow.
He's supposed to replace the APIM and do a recalibration of the adaptive cruise control and self-parking feature, whatever. The camera adaptive, whatever the fuck it is. That
sounds like a bunch of BS.
I told him, even if it's not covered, I don't give a shit. Just do it. I'll pay for it. I don't care. Just fix it. So.
Fix it.
Anywho.
Fuck. Clutch pedals too hard. I had one of these. It's not even my story.
What?
Whose story is it?
Clutch pedal too hard.
It's my story.
I'm just saying I had a customer like that.
You make clutch pedals too hard.
I'm
Like,
sorry that
too hard to.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yes.
sorry that you have fucking chicken legs.
Lay down, Koa. Lay down.
I mean, and they're, for the most part, not
I'm
even
sorry.
hydraulic anymore.
No. No. Not even hydraulic.
No.
Okay, so that one was my
Yes.
topic of conversation. So
Ay, coño.
I grabbed the early birds out of the box in the morning, and I saw that there was this Mustang in there, and I couldn't even read what the writing said on the early bird.
Please say it was at least a 5 liter.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Couldn't
Big
even
Bird.
read what the writing said. Couldn't read the name. Couldn't read the phone number. Couldn't read any of the information because it was like.
Just leave them.
Chicken scratch.
Just leave them a green crayon next time.
So hey, that's don't you
Why did it have to be a green crayon?
start with me, Jacob.
You got plenty for Christmas.
I know you did.
Dude, they sit on. I have one upstairs in my room, and there's one on my desk at work.
Do you use it, or is
I
it
use
just?
it every single time that I do the technician's efficiencies. Anybody that, so you better, no cap. So,
cap.
good. I'm with the in crowd now.
I love it.
So,
God, it's like hearing my dad try and be hip.
so
Dead ass?
You better hope that
Dead
you get a
ass.
green smiley face from me. And what that means is that when I do
It's like a Paul Hollywood handshake.
I guess
On God?
I don't know what that means.
On God.
You don't know what a Paul Hollywood handshake is?
You don't watch Great British Bake Off?
I do not.
Anybody?
What is
Neither.
You're,
dude.
you're missing out.
That
I'm
show-
just telling you, it's
apparently.
lovely.
That show's fabulous.
Even Jake and I like
I
bond.
binged the fuck out of that, man. I miss Mary Berry.
Oh, she was the real OG.
So, anyways. Oh, and real quick on how you said in the morning with grabbing the early birds. I don't know if I've ever said I appreciate your sunrise photos. Those are very nice.
I do
Dude, when there's a
too.
good one, I'll send it to you guys.
Yes.
Did you like the one when I went up on the roof? Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh, you should post one. You should post one to our Facebookies.
I can do that.
Bookies.
Oh well,
No, I
just
can
make
do
it like
that.
obscure.
It's I can
Artistic.
Blur, I can blur the things and block the things that need to be
Tasteful.
blocked. But yeah, we do have some really great sunrises in our area, especially from the roof, because you get like a little bit more of like because it's looking into the valley, so you get a little bit more of the opening through the mountain ranges. Yeah,
We're going to have so much rain
yeah, tomorrow. Oh, so
all
California winter.
all next week.
okay. So
Couldn't read. Chicken scratch.
couldn't read the chicken scratch. Had to go out and get the VIN number off the car to realize what what was going on with the vehicle. I kind of recognize the name somehow, so that automatically and I recognize the vehicle a little bit. So I put the two and two together. Okay, I think this is what's going on with it. Give it to the advisor that they were last with. The customer's complaint was that the clutch pedal seems too hard.
Okay.
This is a 2021 Mustang 5-liter stick shift
Okay.
with 2,400 miles.
Well, I hope it's
Oh.
not an automatic. If the clutch is too hard.
Oh, sorry. What?
So
You know what? That is
that's
not unheard of.
for us. That's self-explanatory. But I guess for our listeners, I should have put that. Okay. Anyway, so in this manual transmission vehicle, the clutch is too hard. And I thought I recognized the vehicle, and I told the advisor, I was like, this is probably a nothing, but they're here for like an oil change and like other stuff. Just get the other stuff done. And if the transmission technicians aren't terribly busy, they can look at it and MPF it. Or if they're busy, then I'll just take a look at it. So got the oil change done and all the other services done. And they put it in transmission department. It was like towards the end of the day, and I was like, nobody looked at this yet? Oh my God, okay. So I grab the RO and I grab the keys and I go out to go get in this vehicle, and I open up the door and there's a cane in the like driver's
Like
door
a
sill.
walking cane.
Yeah, like a driver's walking cane in the door
At that
sill.
point, close the door and walk the fuck away. Yes.
So I'm like, I absolutely know this car and this customer. So backstory, going backwards.
Not
The-
forwards.
We sold the car brand new to a customer. The customer came back like either the same day or like within a couple days, and came back to the salesperson and said, hey, I don't like this vehicle. The clutch pedal's too hard. So then the salesperson comes to me and says, hey, there's something wrong with this clutch pedal. So I get in this car and said, there's nothing wrong with this clutch pedal. What are you talking about? Oh, well, the customer's saying the clutch is too hard to get. Did you drive the car? Yeah. What do you think? It feels fine to me. What? Why are you bothering me with this?
Yeah.
Well, you know, the customers are like, dude,
Waste of fucking time.
there's nothing
Seriously.
wrong with it. Like, tell them to go hit the gym. Like, I don't know. Like, what do you want me to do? Is it their first car? No, the guy said he's been driving the stick for a long time. Like, I don't know. Well, can you just talk to the customer and tell them that you did all the tests and stuff like
No.
that? No, I said, Jerry, sure. I will talk to the customer.
Jerry.
So Jerry says the customer's here to come pick up the car. Can you talk to him for a little bit? So I go
No.
out there, and God bless his heart, but this little old man in the shape of a C comes hobbling over and starts telling me that the clutch pedal's too hard and he has to sit so far forward in the seat that he's up on the steering wheel and that his knees are hitting the dash and he can't compress the clutch pedal.
Maybe don't buy a 5.0
Why did they
Mustang.
sell him this car?
Because salesmen are the fucking devil's nutsack.
Fucking idiots.
So that was me like 2 years prior having to tell a gentleman like, I'm sorry if sales doesn't want to like return, like get the car back and put you into something that's a little bit better, but like the car's operating just the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Every finance office you walk into, people in lovely California, there's no fucking cool off period. Make sure you make the right fucking choices.
Say it a little bit louder for the people in the back.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm in the back.
So
Stay there.
So fast forward to a couple weeks ago when that car comes in and I said, I think I know this person. Turns out I do. And then I have to talk to this person all over again. Mm-hmm. And this man is an even lowercase letter C when I see him.
Holy shit, Mike.
It really paints a picture, though.
It does.
And again, like I said, I will be in that shape at some point in time if I make it that
make sure
far.
your posture is like
That's why I'm starting to work out once.
the one time.
Just that once.
Like I said, if you worked out one time, you are now working out. You can say that.
And monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Maybe so.
Okay, so I have to talk to this gentleman again, and he doesn't remember talking to me before.
Because all he saw was his feet.
Dude, I'm not joking. He's literally staring at the floor as he's talking to me, and you know he's a small person to begin with, but he's even smaller because you know the arthritis or whatever. I mean, you know, I feel bad. I'm going to be in that state at some point in time. So
Yeah, we're not
I choose my
making fun.
words wisely. I'm not making
Right.
fun of him. I really wish there was something else that I could do for him.
Why does the California DMV keep renewing his license?
This is a topic of. No, don't
Hit the fucking bell.
Bing bong!
Hashtag sound the bell.
Bing bing!
just a little one. Just a
Sell
little one.
the bell.
Oh, it was still normal.
So, despite the fact that he still has his license, I'm trying to come up with solutions because he says that, you know, he can't get rid of the car and he loves the car and blah, blah. I said, well, you know, if your concern is that it's, you know, there's too much effort to depress the clutch pedal or that it's too far away from you when you're setting in a comfortable position, then there are some things out there that, you know, and I guess I apparently used the wrong term. I said little people. I think that's the PC term. I'm not quite sure. I don't mean to offend anybody again, but I said, you know,
Yes.
there's like,
Vertically challenged.
there's like,
Oh, fuck.
I think that might be offensive.
I'm offended.
Yeah. It's all you biggers out there.
Oh my lord.
I said biggers.
Be careful,
God.
sir.
So there's like, you know, pedal blocks, pedal extenders, you know, I was like,
What
maybe
is this,
that's,
Indiana Jones?
Are there really?
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, there's like full handicap controls for people that can't use their legs,
Yeah.
but there's like pedal blocks, pedal
know
extenders
that.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like, you know, there are options out there that if you still want to have this car, you could try
There's
it.
options.
How, again, I'm sorry, but however, your toothpick legs on your C-shaped body just may not, unfortunately, be able to drive this Mustang. And then he starts trying to tell me I've been driving stick shifts all my life, and my last 4 cars have been stick shifts, and I never had this problem. And I said, well, I mean, that's interesting, but you know, this is how this car operates. And again, every single spec in the book as far as clutch pedal travel, reserve, pedal effort, blah, blah, everything is fine. There's no clutch slippage. There's no nothing. Everything is within
Right.
specifications. Oh, well, the car is just designed poorly. I said, well,
Okay, what do you want me to do?
so then I
Take it up with
asked him,
Ford.
I said, well, what are the last cars? Well, my Honda was 5. Okay, well, that's a Honda. That's complete. Well, I had a 94 Mustang. I said, well, that's interesting, but a 94 Mustang was a manual linkage transmission, and I'm having to assume that in 94 you weren't 94 years old. So, you know, maybe you had a little bit more mass behind you to like make that work. But
How do you? It's a difficult date.
he wasn't angry when he left, but he wasn't happy. But he I mean, there's nothing I can do for him. The car, I mean, like literally, if there was something wrong with it, Jacob, would you shut?
Nope.
As your marriage therapist,
there's literally nothing I can do to fix the car. If I replaced every single part in that mechanism, it would
Do the same thing.
feel the exact same way. So it was nothing wrong with the car. Unfortunately, the gentleman just was.
Did you tell him to sod off?
He was not British. I don't know if it would have.
Thank you.
He might have fought them though in the first World War.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for picking up on that.
you guys should really watch Great British Bake Off. It is a beautiful British experience. They're
I'm
so
good.
nice. It would never work in the United States. We're mean.
Well, Gordon Ramsay call you an idiot sandwich.
You fucking donut.
What is
Oh my
that?
god. Is it time?
Okay, sorry guys. I got entrapped. Okay.
The freshest thing in this kitchen is that fucking pigeon.
You know who else is fresh?
Our sponsors.
That's right.
Sweet
Ooh, that was just
Thank
the right
you.
amount of cheese.
Thank you to, and I want to give a special fucking shout out to Travis Ferris from Hit Distributing, who came to visit me at my business.
Very nice.
He gave me a very big hug and
A free pen.
a Justice Brothers pen.
Miss Travis.
Thank you, Travis.
And Ray Moon from El Ranchito Taco Shop, who has the best burritos, tacos, guac. It's so creamy, you guys. Go visit him in Lake Elsinore.
Mr. Lowridge. Huge shout out, bud. Thanks for everything.
What does Mr. Lowridge
Tools.
supplies with?
All the
What
tools.
kind?
Special tools.
The special kinds. We'll be right back.
And Jeef Berkey.
Jerk Burfer.
Beef jerky.
Jeb.
Okay.
Jerk,
We'll be back.
Jerk
I
Burkers.
kind of like Jeef Berkey.
Okay, bye, bitches.
Hi, Mike Sarah here from Customer States. If you're searching for the highest quality additives, lubricants, or cleaners for your automotive, heavy equipment, agricultural, or industrial machinery needs, look no further than the Justice Brothers line of products. From lubing your chainsaw, performing a complete fuel system treatment and decarb service on a customer's vehicle, keeping that forklift forking and lifting, or just need a can of that famous JB80 penetrant to persuade a rusty bolt, Justice Brothers has you covered. Travis Ferris of Hit Distributing is not only Southern California's authorized Justice Brothers distributor, but also a great friend of mine. Over the years, Travis has helped me and my dealership with anything and everything we need, including all the lines of Justice Brothers products and even equipment to perform the various services we may need for our specific application. HIT stands for honesty, integrity, and trust, so you know when you contact Travis, that's exactly what you'll get. That, combined with Justice Brothers supplying superior quality automotive products since the 1940s and 75 years in the racing industry, you will have absolutely everything at your disposal to get the job done. Justice Brothers is proudly made in the USA, and they have a satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Justice Brothers has the best quality products over any other competitor, and they'll gladly tell you that themselves. If you live in the Southern California area, call my man Travis Ferris at 805-208-7818. And if you don't, call him anyway and tell him I said thanks. And visit justicebrothers.com to learn more about their complete line of products. Justice Brothers, America's brand for quality.
Ow!
I didn't know that's how this song started.
Ow!
Ow.
Ow, 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 ow.
Bow, wow, wow. Bow, wow, wow. Oh, I thought there was a ghost upstairs again.
Still.
Bow, wow,
This is such a good song. Good job, Bruce.
Bruce Vane.
Killing it with the jams.
That's right. Welcome back to Customer States Podcast.
You scallywags.
Thank you for listening to each and every one of those commercials
We
all the way
appreciate you.
through. We really appreciate you. Our sponsors appreciate you.
They do.
And we appreciate our sponsors.
We do.
We also appreciate our listeners.
We do.
Welcome back. Are you thirsty, bitches?
I am thirsty, bitches.
I am thirsty.
So thirsty. Oh, shit.
Okay. Eric was an early cracker.
I was an early cracker.
I'm the cracker here.
You are a cracker, for sure.
Michael, are you okay?
No! But are you okay? Michael!
Oh my god. Swallowing this thing is
sneeze.
swallowing this thing is no joke.
Sorry.
This is a very expensive piece of equipment, and I don't wish to spew upon it.
I could say the same thing about his dick.
Oh, I say it.
Swallowing this thing is no joke.
That's what he said.
Ba-da-ba.
Sorry, I beat you to it.
That's what she said.
Oh, a joke. I get it.
Are you there?
I'm here.
I need about tree fitting.
Who wants to hear a joke?
I do. What the fuck? Why don't you make those noises for me?
I didn't know you liked them.
Yeah.
I do now.
Well,
Come here, mommy.
no.
I'm gonna come.
Do
Jacob,
not
don't ruin it.
Huh?
The joke.
What you? Oh, okay.
What does an orphan call a family photo?
A blank picture.
Selfie.
That's so sad. That's so sad. I don't know. You're laughing too hard.
Bruce Wayne doesn't think that's very funny.
Apologies to
What about Bruce
shout out
Wayne?
to any orphans out there. We love you.
Why was that funny?
I just. It's the way he delivered it. It wasn't the statement itself.
It was a both. It was a both.
It wasn't both.
It was a both.
I'm a sorry, Green Mario.
I'm so sorry, Green Mario.
Oh my god.
Do you have another? Thank
I
you, sir.
do, but I feel like I want to close out with it.
Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
fair enough.
May I have another?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Who got the promotion?
Who was busy?
Oh, no, this
When
is
you
a...
get
Oh,
a
wait.
promotion?
Who gets a promotion?
Okay, so
Alaire's getting a promotion.
Soonish.
speaking on that,
I got a promotion.
what is the order of operations? I know I said that phrase earlier.
That's math thing, and I don't want to do that.
It's called PEMDAS.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we are not doing that now. No math.
Good lord,
Okay.
I haven't heard
Fuck
that
off.
since I was in high school.
No.
What does PEMDAS stand for?
Parentheses,
Yes.
Please fuck off.
arithmetic.
No.
No, PEMDAS.
Oh, what's next?
yes.
Is it not an
It's
E?
parentheses, equations,
Equations.
multiplication,
Math.
multiplication, division, addition, subtraction.
I would have gotten there. I just didn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
that M was not math.
Jake, I told you no.
Hi, I do accounting.
Holy shit!
Me like math.
I'm good at it, you guys. I just don't do it after hours. Okay. When you are
Put
going
the hammer down.
to
Oh no, sorry.
bang, 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 bang. When you are slated for a promotion, at what point does the money come?
Wait, what do you mean? Like
Okay.
when you talk about what you want to
If
make?
you're going, if your boss says, congratulations, we promoted you, we're giving you more responsibility. When do they say, and also here is a raise?
In that same sentence or that same phrase. That
You'd
same conversation.
think.
That's
You would
typically
think.
when that happens. Yeah.
What about you, Jake? What do you think is the
Proper time.
proper time to talk about money?
Literally right after being offered that position. Literally.
Interesting.
Agreed.
Interesting. Apparently, some companies
Allegedly.
believe that you should
Perform, then
take
get paid.
the extra
I mean,
responsibilities.
isn't that how it usually is in the real world?
Yeah, take it, and
I
then
don't
maybe
know.
I'll
No,
pay
you
you if you're
perform,
lucky.
they get paid.
What?
You perform, then get paid.
Well, it depends on the profession, I suppose.
Most.
Most.
But in other places I have worked, I have learned that the boss says, hey, congratulations. We are promoting you to
So
XYZ position.
And this comes
with
with-
that, here is a $3 raise, or here is an extra fuck you. Okay.
You would expect that.
You would think that. I have learned recently that not all companies feel that way.
Doesn't make it right.
Some companies feel that you should, and I quote, prove yourself before you get the
reward.
ramifications.
Your 90-day
That is such bullshit.
your 90-day probation period was 13 fucking years ago.
Yep.
That aside,
14 years ago.
I'm just saying business is a business. I'm not saying which specific
I
business
think
that
it's
is.
a fucking insult.
It is.
When
And-
you tell someone, when you prove yourself,
Right.
then we'll.
Right, because here's the thing. When you take on that extra responsibility, it's real easy to go, oh, you'll soon get it. Oh, you'll soon get it. Oh, you'll soon get it. Instead of the fact of, here is your reward for working so hard. This will
It's like a
stay
reward.
here. It's like a reward.
Thank you.
This will stay here as long as you continue to prove yourself. Because a raise can be taken away as easy as it's given. So that whole mentality of, oh, do this 50% more work and you'll get a reward at some point.
Well, what if one
Wait,
is
let
to
me-
do the work
Let me answer this question.
anyways, and then hold that thought, and then I don't quote unquote magically, the person doesn't quote unquote prove themselves to the standard, and so they're still doing the job,
Correct.
but the magical standard has not been met, so the reward is not.
So you're
it's a dangling carrot, is what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you end up being fucked with nothing. Congrats.
That sounds like a corporation.
Does it now?
Yeah.
I don't
That's
have
weird.
to deal with that anymore.
And that's why I said next week, make sure you talk to someone.
This is not about me. This is just about
a friend of mine
Yeah,
was
a friend of a
asking.
friend.
Bullshit.
A listener
Bullshit.
told me about
It is
We
this.
got some listener mail.
It is about Allie. Bullshit.
Girl,
Fuck that.
You're not alone. When they let the internal service advisor go, and the GM at the time said, "Oh, hey, by the way, you're also going to do this person's job," and I said, "Are you kidding me? That person was a full-time person that was busy 8+ hours a day doing that job, and you also want me to do that on top of everything else I'm doing?" He's like, "Yeah, I think you can do it." I said,
It doesn't matter what the fuck you
it
think.
doesn't matter if I can or can't. Like, and then so how much money are you gonna pay me? Well, you're making enough money as it is.
Says who?
Really?
Yeah.
So I could just tell you no and not do that job and still make the same amount of money? No. You have to do it. Really? I have to?
That doesn't
Let-
see like I feel
It's
that
not.
if I were in management, I wouldn't approach things that way.
Let me answer this
But-
question with another question because I'm tired of
Oh, I
holding
love
on.
that.
I'm sorry.
I love that.
Please ask your question.
Those people who look at it at that mentality, if I walk to them as a outside vendor and I said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and go through and I want to perform this job for you, but there is no company out there, or even let's say where we work, there is nowhere out there that goes, we will give you our services first. Pay me for the job I'm going to perform. I will do it well.
What do you mean, like after the fact?
Well, like how you said.
Yeah.
You're going to do all of this and then maybe you'll get paid. No. No. This is the cost of my job. Do you want it done? Sign here.
So my take upon all of this, because I did recently hypothetically go to my company and say this specific amount is my goal. I
start.
want to be making this.
To start.
And they were like, well, that's not completely realistic, which is fine. A goal is a goal. It's not a right now thing necessarily.
Right.
But I think that it's important when you get into a situation like that. The mindset that I'm having right now is like, okay, well, I have a lot to learn. So even if I'm not, and I'm not necessarily happy with this, but
Then
if
don't
I'm
do it.
not, because of what I'm about to say. So hang on a sec, is that is a tool to use in
Stepping stone.
yes. And hopefully it's not a stepping stone to somewhere else. Hopefully it is a stepping stone within the company. But you know, that's how I put my positive spin on it. Okay, well, I'm going to learn more things, and it's going to make me one way or another with the company or with another more valuable. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity to learn something more, but
You're being taken advantage of.
Yes.
well, we'll see.
There is no
We'll see. Because that's what happened to Jake. That's why Jake has been saying for a while that he's an assistant manager when he has not been actually given the assistant manager title until literally yesterday.
And
It doesn't make it right, though.
and also
fine, but he got it, is the point.
But my pay increase is non-existent.
It's not nothing. You can't say it's nothing.
It's not nothing, but still.
And unfortunately, people
I also don't
who
have
work,
15 years under my belt.
it's true. People who work on the customer facing side make money based on what the shop makes. So right now, it's a rebuilding year. They are building their business up. So
I will
it
once
makes
again go
sense.
with this. They have 9 other locations.
That doesn't-
You can no. You
Fiscally, that doesn't matter.
Don't care. You cannot look at me square in the face with 9 other locations that are profitable that you can't find a couple of extra dollars to give you in the meantime as you learn 30 other jobs.
But a couple of extra dollars for you, a couple of extra dollars for everyone that hears
it
about.
snowballs out of
It
control
does.
really fast.
And
'Cause
I'm
as soon
not
as soon as one
discounting
person-
Devil's
I
advocate,
understand.
so, yeah.
I do.
I could see both sides for sure. You know, I'm leaning towards your side more, but I do understand the management side. But at the same time, it's like, I totally get it.
You
Absolutely.
are management now.
Yeah. It's,
You are management.
you are correct. but
upper management.
you are correct, but I have
El Jefe.
always had that mentality, even when I was a frontline employee. You know, whether it be turning wrenches or, you know, at the airport or at the school that I was working, whatever, it didn't matter. I always had that mentality when people would come and, I won't say bitch to me, but when people would come and vent to me, you know, about, well, this is what's happening, or they said this, or they didn't want to do that. I was always that person that said, well, there's a reason for that, and this is why it's that way, or this is most likely why it's that way, or why they have to do it like this, or why this needs to happen first before they can do that. I was always that person to explain the reasoning behind it. You know, most of the time, I'd say 9 times out of 10, the manager didn't explain that to them. It was just a no, or we can't do that yet. And I would be that person to explain why, you know, well, it's end of month, or the fiscal year's coming up, or whatever it was, you know. And a lot of people don't like that.
People don't like being told no.
Well, and that's fine to understand it, but even receiving the explanation, which in my mind, I would want to know why, so that I could better understand it, you know, and it would give me a little bit more peace of mind. Okay, maybe it'll be worth it. But that was, you know, I'd say probably 7 out of 10 times that wasn't the response that I was met with. It was like, you know, still just like pissed off about whatever the situation was. But I have, even before I came into my position now, I have always had that mentality. So I get it. I totally understand where he's coming from. I understand to an extent where management is coming from, but that's that corporate bullshit that's all coming down to in the end here. It really is.
And I just want to really quickly preface that if someone who I know is listening right now, I just want to let you know that I understand. But as I said previously, per my last email,
Oh God!
For my last email,
Jesus.
that's fucking
Hey, this is a
great.
friendly podcast.
no,
okay,
it
None of
is
that sort of
friendly.
language.
This person understands that I get it, but it's different. It's different than the normal
Something needs to be done.
circumstances that I think most people are used to, except for Mike. Mike has been through it with your internal service writing, taking that position. So now that we talked about when you get a promotion, I have to recall something,
It seems
but
like
I
Moz
can't.
is at it again.
I can't quite recall. It's Koa drinking.
I think.
Oh, sorry.
Guess that sound.
That's what good.
No.
Ali queefing.
Jacob,
Yes.
Mazda recall.
What did you say? I want to.
Stop.
He said that's
Don't
what did-
entertain him. Don't entertain him.
Ew.
Ooh, I like it.
Gross. Of course you do.
Okay, so that is so fucking funny to me every time. I love that shit. Oh god. So the new CX90s.
Of course they are. Of course.
Right, of course.
R for the course.
Of course. It's a first year vehicle. It's to be expected.
Money.
They are, I like them. They're very pretty. They're very well put together.
They drive nice.
Well. There's a new recall that came up. All of them so far have been software updates.
Oh my god, I wanted to do that at the same time you did.
Have all been software updates. Yes, to the gentleman.
Oh, I didn't have a
first.
question. I saw someone
Okay,
raise their hand.
yes,
That's why I did it.
Your wife raised her hand first.
Oh,
Yes.
I just wanted you to do it in an Irish accent because you seem to have started it that way, and I felt like it would be a fun thing to do, but you don't have to do it. It's okay.
An Irish accent?
Yeah, you kind of like Mazda has a recall. I can't do an Irish
I didn't
accent.
pick up on that.
Neither
It was
did I.
a little. Well, it reminded me of it.
She
Wait,
just
let me
gets
hit rewind.
she just gets horny from Irish.
So do I.
Oh, it's
can
decided.
relate. Yeah, I can
Majority
relate.
rules.
So all of the recalls prior have been software updates.
I'm gonna come.
Not these.
Do not come.
Not this one. This one released, and it is
Fuck me.
I'm gonna come.
6524A, which is steering effort. Wait, steering. Increase in steering effort. Okay,
So the vehicle's experiencing an increase in steering effort.
correct.
Which is why we're doing a recall to correct that concern.
Module programming, eh?
So what?
Nope.
No.
Negative.
Hands on. So what it is the worm gear for the steering column has lack of lubrication.
So
In the-
rack and pinion steering, hydraulic rack and pinion steering.
Correct. In the actual
Hydraulic or is it manual?
It's manual, right? It wouldn't be
There's
hydraulic.
no power steering pump.
no power steering.
So it's a manual rack and pinion
electric
steering.
power steering.
Oh, electric. Okay,
electric
okay.
power steering. So in the worm gear case, you remove the cover, you force grease around the worm gear, you cover it, remove a tension spring, re-lubricate new tension spring, reattach in silicone. And you're done. Okay? These steps, however, are quite simple. It's actually not that difficult of a recall. And thankfully, it's in an easy location. You jack up the car, it's fucking right there.
Oh, it's not even inside the vehicle. It's
It is
external still on the rack. Okay.
Correct. So it's real easy. However, besides the fact of Mazda releases this and the parts were not available,
Surprise.
go figure. So we have gotten parts and we have been able to perform them, but it is very limited. And the parts that were released were only to do in-stock vehicles to be able to sell them to customers, which
Right.
is understandable.
New vehicle delivery demonstration hold.
Exactly. And for the customers who are
Stop
out there
sale.
who have them, if it is to a point of a safety concern, you may use a kit. Other than that, they do not find it to be pressing enough. That's fucking fine, whatever the case may be. But the steps to do this, because Mazda is Mazda, to start when this was first released, you had to take a total of 4 pictures.
4.
4 pictures during this whole entire process. You had to take a picture of the grease inside of the worm gear.
What the fuck?
You then
Fuck yourself.
Wait, but wait.
Oh wait, I missed a step. You
But
have
wait,
to
there's more.
You have to write the RO number on the case.
Get fucked!
You have
Eric, shut the
wait.
fuck up. This is just what Ford makes you do.
Wait, if
This is
you
the
are
same thing
a
that Ford makes you do for
I
the
will
new,
get
the
that.
new
I will
On
get
the
You're a
case.
dealer.
0 to 36 months in service,
well,
anything,
wait,
stuff,
hold
stuff
on.
like that. That's
on
the
the
same
case
thing Ford
of the
makes you
rack
do.
and pinion. No,
On
They
the
don't-
part.
Yeah.
On the part.
on
in the
case.
vehicle.
It's on the vehicle.
In the vehicle.
The case, you write the RO number on the case, on the
In
vehicle.
the vehicle.
in Sharpie.
Ford does not make you do that. He's not talking about turning the parts in for retention.
No.
On the customer vehicle.
You are
That's
you are
asinine.
You are
that's
taking a
kinda
Sharpie and writing the RO on the steering gear case.
I've been giving out a lot of
Frank
Sharpies.
was here.
Yes.
RO number.
If you are a ERO dealer All that you do is write that RO number on the case.
Electronic repair order.
Yes, electronic repair order.
Okay.
If you are not, you have to hold the RO in view of that picture for each 4 of those pictures to prove it's for the same.
To the
Writing it on the case.
Oh.
So you write it on the case. You take a picture. You have to make sure that this RO number is in every single one of the photos. You take a picture of the pink grease that is inside of the worm gear.
How does this not work you up?
That's the first
I
photo.
don't work for Mazda.
It's a crock of shit.
That's the first photo. The second photo is then taking a picture to show that the black cover has been reinstalled. The third photo is in one hand holding the old tension spring and cap with the other new tension spring and cap on top of your 12-point star bit, with the grease on top, holding it at the access point about to go in. That's your third photo.
Good thing there's not an additional photo.
Oh,
Wait,
but
is
wait,
there?
there's more.
And then for your fourth photo, you must show that the actual nut that goes back into hold tension spring and said cap is tightened fully with visible silicone overspill to prove that it has been resealed.
Inconceivable.
Then they will pay the claim. And wait,
Okay.
How much more is paid for all of this?
Do you want to know how much?
Oh no, do you want to take
Let's take a guess.
Yes, let's take Eric. Michael, if you had to guess in total, if you think for the repair and additional for all the photos and everything, if you had to think with how I just explained it, push the grease, put on the cover, remove old parts, put in new parts, silicone, and all of those pictures, what do you think Mazda would pay you as a technician?
9/10.
Okay.
I don't know how accessible the components are, but
Very accessible.
I would have to imagine that at least for all of the hassle of taking the pictures and uploading them, they'd have to give you at least an additional 3 to 4 tenths.
Okay.
So if it's an accessible location, it seems like it's a relatively
Very
easy thing.
accessible.
Yeah, like hour or so. And
Not what you expect to be paid. What do you think?
Think
the
Mazda.
manufacturer-
I haven't seen this, so okay. So if it's very easily accessible, 6-7 tenths plus the in putting the pictures.
8/10 flat for everything. So Mazda, because they're such a giving company and because of their unrelenting backlash from every single dealership and every single technician
this thing.
about this, it has now been graciously dropped to only one photo.
But guess what? We did almost all of our cars already.
Where instead of doing all of those, all that you have to do is, of course, you still have to have the RO number written on the case. So with
That I kinda get.
with the RO number written on the case, the black cover installed, the old parts in one hand and the new parts about to be pushed into the housing in the other.
With the grease visible
With
upon the new part.
With the grease visible on the new parts.
asinine.
That is your one photo that you have
Here's
to take.
another hoop to jump through.
How much does it fucking pay?
Oh, you didn't hear me?
No,
Point eight.
I said 8/10.
Yeah, 8/10.
I was right. See?
No, you said 0.9.
Get the fuck out of here.
God,
You think my 10?
He was
my
like
10?
at 1.3.
Hey, every 10th counts.
you are
does.
so
was-
nitpicky.
Close.
Price is right.
She's a warranty
Rules.
administrator, okay?
Point.
Yeah, it's my job.
And good for you for doing it
Technically, I
well.
lost if it was prices right because I went
Right.
over.
Yes.
Exactly.
So that is the new recall.
That's a crock of shit.
Oh, and also,
But
do you
go ahead.
do you
I'm gonna
remember?
let you finish.
Do you remember back? Do you remember back when I told you guys about the whole when you end up doing spark plugs for these vehicles that you will indeed have to drop the engine?
Yep.
You remember this?
I do remember that. I make jokes about that all the time.
Okay. That has pretty much been confirmed. So, in a sense, you are able to access that. You can loosen the transmission case or the transmission mounts enough where it
There's
gives
a way
you
to flat rate it, I'm sure.
Crock of
where it gives you enough access where you can, but this is not where this is going. We had a CX90, and this I'm just going to bounce off of this to also the recall because I've got one. We had a CX90 in our annex that was bricked. Would not shift out of fucking park. Would not start. You could get it into accessory mode. That's it.
I remember you told us about this.
Right.
Yeah.
We finally figured out everything, and we got it from the annex to the shop.
Yeah.
I took Freddie, my technician, out there with the laptop. No communication.
Juice of an orange?
Juice of an
Juice
orange.
of an orange.
Yeah.
No communication to
Guess
the...
what he gave us?
Oranges.
Oranges. They're here. They're
you,
in the
Freddie.
studio.
There
Sorry.
was absolutely no communication with the TCM. When we ran 4 active codes, the new IDS is it's basically a
Integrated diagnostic software.
it's a grid layout. If it's green, you're good. If it's yellow, it's pending. If it's red, it's fucked. Pretty simple. Whatever. TCM is fucked. All other surrounding pending codes are lost communication from the TCM. Great. Fucking electronic motor, fucking, shift selector. It's all TCM, PCM related. Fine. Cannot get it, cannot communicate, whatever. To get this car out, because it is an all-wheel drive, Mazda found it to be a smart decision to have no neutral override switch anywhere on this vehicle.
For dollies, is that what they're recommending?
What does it say in the forbidden text if you need to tow the vehicle?
You're fucked.
What?
I want to see that. Take a picture of
I
it.
do. It just says you're fucked in all caps.
So,
You have to
Had
drag
to-
it on a flatbed.
we had to get a tow truck. Was not a flatbed. One of the fork pickups.
Yeah, same shit.
Yeah, with dollies on the back.
Grabbed it, lifted. The location it was, we could not get dollies to fit, so we had
Why
to.
was that, Jake?
Yeah, because it was parked next to a curb. We had to drag it.
Just move the curb.
Yeah, we had to drag it a good 60 feet, and it was very fucking painful to watching just it go.
The wheels kind of skipping along.
Yes, it's like, oh my fucking god. So we get it up, we get it into my shop foreman's stall, Freddie, and we find it's rodent damage, blatant rodent damage. All of the
Guess what?
Oh,
insulation.
gee, sitting at the annex.
Is that warranty, Allie?
No, it's not warranty.
And
Nothing is fucked here.
Nothing is fucked.
And the TCM, just because we think, well, a wire has been chewed somewhere along the wiring harness from the TCM leading to whatever. Well, the TCM is, here's the engine, here's the transmission. The TCM's right fucking here, right up fucking top. So you got
Jake indicated that it was
Yeah,
above.
I wish I could describe that for our listeners.
So you got to drop everything to access those wiring harnesses.
Everything.
Lucky for us, we found the wire, and it was a severed wire leading to the electric motor solenoid and also the intake,
the chingadera.
whatever the fuck. But of course,
Intake whatever the fuck.
intake whatever the fuck. But of course, because rodents just love to fuck you in the ass, they can't chew it at the middle of the wire.
They have to chew it
It's
right
gotta
at
go
the
fucking
connector.
in the fucking
Right at the
connector.
connector.
And they're the new connector style where before you pull the little white clip, the top comes off,
pin, yeah.
you push out the pin,
Yeah.
you're good. No.
You repin it.
No. Now there's one that's accessible with a nice little open door, and then there's another one tucked behind where you can't access it. So no repairs. Sorry, can't do it anymore.
That's the hybrid system or whatever.
PHEV.
This one was not a PHEV. This one was a mild hybrid.
Okay, yeah, but it's like with one of the safety latch
What does
ones.
PHEV stand for, please?
Plug-in hybrid
Oh, electric vehicle.
Yes.
versus FHEV, which is full hybrid electric vehicle.
Right. So we got it fixed, but it's a pain in the ass to solder when you barely have anything where you should be replacing it. But this one, we were able to do it correctly. But because it's all the way in the back, and Freddie's a shorter gentleman, so I had to crawl into
Vertically challenged.
I had to crawl
Throwback.
into
I love it. Call
like
back.
how Eric, when you see those pictures, you're in that shit and you're dangling your feet off, and I'm holding the wires for him while he's heating up his fucking solder gun just to make sure that they stay together so he makes some proper contact. And of course, thank fucking God, soldered it, shrink wrapped it, electrical taped it. Car starts, car shifts out of park.
With the help of an assistant holding your ankles,
Yes.
lead over the engine compartment.
What's wrong with fucking butt connectors?
I know.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. It was a joke. I just
It's-
wanted to piss off my
Was that a gay
It's true
thing?
though.
No, it wasn't.
Is that a gay thing?
That should be the name of like the new grinder. is butt connectors or something. I don't know.
Butt connections.
That's actually smart.
Butts looking for love.
TM. We're gonna trademark that
Yes,
shit.
yes. TM.
The fuck.
Gayfarmers.com.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wait, hang on. Do you guys know that there's a show on HBO that's what a farmer finds love, whatever. That's what it is. Farmer finds a wife. That's what it's called. It's a dating show in which farmers find wives.
Wow, what was the first clue?
Farmers' lives matter. Okay.
No, I don't subscribe. Their lives do matter.
Unsubscribe.
But anyways, you know what's so great?
His
Eric's
joke.
jokes.
Oh,
My jokes.
yeah, it is.
You want to drop the hammer?
Stop.
That didn't sound like a hammer.
Yeah,
That
mine sounded like a butt smack.
sounded-
Hurt my hand.
That's her labia slapping the guy.
No, how dare you? I'm a 6.
I'm a 6.
Oh, that's good. That's a good callback.
That's an inside joke. That's very nice.
That's very good.
But only between us. Going on.
How do you throw a party in space?
How do you throw a party in space?
You plan it.
Oh, fuck.
Will you invite some
That
stars?
was good. I like it.
Would you invite some stars?
I would. I'd invite all the stars. All of them. Including our sponsors.
Oh,
Which we love. Our biggest fucking stars.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Is that Creepy Dave here to tell us about our sponsors?
Oh, fuck me.
Oh,
Oh, that's not Creepy Dave. Is that? Oh,
oh my god. Everyone's pointing at each other trying to figure out who's doing the next line.
I thought we were just saying,
no,
okay.
I already did it. You have to yes and me.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, from Naco Tools, Nick Outridge, and providers all fashion Morocco tools. At Naco Tools, I also like to thank Travis Ferris, distributing so many Justice Brothers products.
I can do it, but it's gonna be bad. What about Ray Moon, Jake? I mean, Creepy Dave.
He sells tacos.
Nope.
That's not Creepy Dave.
Yeah, I know it's not Creepy Dave. I'm not Creepy Dave.
Hi, the Creepy Dave.
That's worth it in itself.
Holy
And
We got it. Thank you
Ray
guys.
Moon.
Good show. Okay, see you later.
We didn't say Ray Moon from Mallory and Cheeto Taco Shop in Lake Elsinore is surprising us with.
It's fucking awful. Oh my god.
I'm broken.
You know who she sounded like? Big Summer Blowouts.
Big summer love.
Thank you to
Wait,
all of
I'm
our
Guta.
sponsors and our listeners
We
and
appreciate
everything
you.
else. Use all
CustomerStatesPodcast.com, CustomerStatesPodcast@gmail.com.
And all that jazz.
and all
And all that jazz.
and all of the podcast goodness.
And with that, we say,
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
With that, we say, Eric,
What?
I'm really, really sorry for interrupting you earlier.
You're
I
not
love
sorry.
you very much.
You're not sorry.
And I am laying my heart on the line
Let me see.
to tell you
Let me see, bitch. Rip it out.
my heart on the
Oh
line.
my god.
oh, this is probably going to come out on Valentine's Day.
Oh my God, we love you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy V
After
Day.
Valentine's Day.
Do you call it Valentine's or Valentimes?
Well,
Valentine's.
Come on.
What the fuck? I'm not an animal.
Well.
and with that, we say, Jake.
Only
You're the
when
one
you need to
who
be.
called it Valentine's.
I said it ironically.
It was a joke.
She doesn't know jokes.
It was a yoke.
It's no yoke.
It was a yoke.
It's gonna break.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hi, this is Mike Sarah from Customer States. Matco Tools is one of the best tool companies in the industry, and Nick Lowridge is one of the best Matco tool distributors. Nick can get me anything I need for the shop or for at home. From oil drain pans to beef jerky, Nick's got what I need on tap. Nick works in the Thousand Oaks, California area, and you too can get whatever you need by calling him at 805-796-7323. And if you're not in that area, call him anyway and tell him you heard about him from the Customer States podcast. And then you can hop on to matcotools.com and find a Matco Tools distributor near you. Matco Tools. Service, trust, results.